All right. So again, if you guys need the recording, just go ahead and on the chat, just put that you need the video link, and I'll send that afterwards. And if you guys remember this class, we're gonna start mainly kind of working our way down from our head, even including our face, down to our arches. So equipment we'll need. Yoga mat, I can have my mat down here. If you have a small rag, that would work too for some arch work, a golf ball, and a water, and a chair, of course. So we'll go from there. So if you guys need, like I said, the email or the video link, just send me your email. So, all right, very good. All right, so we'll start. So again, we'll start with the fun ones, which are the face ones. So again, this first one is to work on our jawline, kind of that, skin that sometimes might get a little bit loose around our throat. So we're gonna open our mouth, face down, while our mouth is open, look up, and then close that jaw so you could feel that stretch here. Okay, we're gonna do 12 of those. Okay, ready? Begin. Oh, I was actually yawning on that one.
You could be doing these with me. You should be doing these with me.
Yeah, you should. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna go with the cheek stretch. So let's kind of puff up our cheeks and let's just massage them. So let's massage them down while we have air in them. All right, now let's do a diagonal massage. And now let's go from our ears down to our lips. And the muscles around our lips are actually like the circles, so let's kind of just gently massage around the mouth. All right, very good. All right, so we're gonna do some neck retractions. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of do like the turtle. So keeping our shoulders locked into place, we're just gonna bring our neck out and then try to bring that neck behind our shoulders. Again, they shouldn't be sudden, fast movements. They should be gentle and controlled. All right, very good. Are you guys sore at all? I'm sore, yeah. Debbie, are you sore? No? Okay, show off. All right, let's look left to right. So left to right. Yeah, I woke up feeling pretty sore today, so I did still work out for a little bit earlier, but I think I might take tomorrow off. So it's always good to take a day off. To need a recovery day. Those days are just as important. All right, now up and down. Missing a warm cup of hot chocolate right now. Oh, some cookies. Very good. All right, let's do some neck circles. So again, our go-to neck stretch. So about 10 circles on each direction gently. Switch. All right, very good. All right, now we're gonna go and just grab the left side of our head with our hand and just let that weight stretch out this side here. All right, let's switch. All right, now down. It's holding the back side. Bring that chin down to the chest. Now we're gonna bring our shoulders towards our ears. Hold them here for about 3 seconds and then relax. Do the same. Let's do a couple more. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and gather those items, the yoga mat, water, towel, golf ball, and if you guys have a pole or a broom, I have my umbrella for the mobility stuff, we can grab that right now. So give you guys a minute to gather these items. All right. Check the chat, and I'll check the chat every now and then. All right. Very good. Getting my setup going. Hey Ella, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna start with our shoulders and kind of work our way down now. So we did our shoulders to ears. Now we're just gonna do across the chest. So let's just bring that arm across. All right, let's switch. Again, when you're stretching, you're just looking for about 20 to 30 seconds per stretch. You don't need to overdo it. In fact, if you hold it too long, it could, actually be detrimental because we still want to spring back from our muscles. Right now, let's bring that arm up close to your throat. So we're going to give a little bit more of a stretch on that shoulder. All right, let's switch. All right, now we're going to bring the arm behind our back. So right arm behind. My left hand is just going to push down on that elbow. So I get that stretch on my tricep. Hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. All right, let's switch. All right, and now we're just going to reach, have our hands up and reach towards the sky. And stretch up those lats too. Starting to stretch all those back muscles now. Reach, reach, reach. If you want to stretch out your calves, you can get on your tippy toes. All right, now let's lean to our right in this position. You're breathing. That's the only thing I can do, the breathing exercise. Go throw it in there. Try to reach a little more. Relax. Relax. Let's actually do that breathing exercise a little bit before we start on the left side. So remember, we're trying to make a small little hole within our lips, and we're breathing in for about 3 seconds, a deep breath through our nose, and we're exhaling through that little tunnel between our lips for 8 seconds, okay? You guys ready? So let's inhale for 3 seconds. All right, so that's one of them. So this one you guys could actually practice in a mirror. You'll see that your belly might seem a little bit bloated sometimes, but sometimes it's just air. So I'm sure the folks that take pictures of their abs, they usually take those pictures as they exhaled every ounce of air in their little belly. So trust me, you see people with like nice abs, they're probably been holding their breath for the longest time at the same time. So let's try that again. So yeah, good. All right, we'll do one more. So it's not all about flexing, it's also exiting all that air that we have inside to kind of show those abs sometimes. All right, last one. good. It's working out that diaphragm. All right, let's reach out to the ceiling again. And then let's lean to our left. Good. All right, reach a little more. All right, sleepy here. All right, so let's grab that shirt or pole, broom, whatever you got, your umbrella. I have my umbrella here. So go ahead and do that. All right. Just ready? Okay, so now we're gonna do just not a trunk rotation, we're just rotating our arms. Okay, our shoulders, working on mobility, so our torso is completely straight. Okay, so we don't want to turn our torso. We'll do trunk rotations after. All right, let's relax. Let's do it down here. Now we're going to start warming up the left shoulder a little bit more. So let's just focus on that left side. Just swing in, open it up. That's my mom upstairs. All right, let's bring it about 30 degrees in front of us. Now let's go about 60 degrees. It's not completely in front of us. It's almost there. Then 90 degrees, so right in front of us with that left arm. And now we're going to bring it back, so we're working on that back side. So now I'm bringing my left arm back. Right here, you just see my arm come back. Good. All right, let's work on that right shoulder. So just start increasing that range of motion on it. All right, 30 degrees. That's 60. And then 90. And now we're going to bring it back. Right, now I want the pole or umbrella in front of us, and we're just going to bring it in front of us and up and back down. So from the side, it should look like this. Okay, so let's do 5 of these. This is a good one to kind of stretch out and warm up your chest before you do an upper body or chest workout. This is a good one too. Okay, so let's go behind the back. We're just going to swing left to right. And good. And then now we're gonna flex at the elbows. So dumbbell here, but we want to bring it up our back. Should feel that upper back. Yeah, very good. We're doing that. Do it away. Before we move on to the back, does anyone have any other shoulder exercises they've done before that they like to share? Anyone? Debbie, I know you have like a million, you know? Okay. Check the chat. Someone may. Okay, and Nancy's just sore. Okay, so this is good. All right, so we'll move on to the back. But again, if any of you guys have any stretches that we don't go over and you guys do like, we probably test those out. So come a little bit closer. All right, so you're gonna get on the floor. So you guys gonna grab your yoga mat. Moving on to the floor to do a lot of our remaining stretches. I like this pad a little bit more than my yoga mat. It's more cushioning, so it gets less dirty too. All right, so we're gonna start with cat cow. You guys remember cat cow? So cat would be exaggerated, bring that back up, and cow would be suppressing it. Okay. You guys ready? So we're gonna do 10 of each. So I want you guys to remember to continue to breathe, and we want to hold each one for about 3 seconds. Okay, so those wrists should be right below your shoulders. Ready? There you go. So cat, cow. So remember, I breathe out. All right, start the transition from the cat to cow. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Good. All right, continue. What happens there? Last one. Very good. Last one. Now we have puppy pose. So puppy pose is going to be having our hips right above our knees, and then we're reaching out. So you don't want to be out here reaching. You want to have our hips right above our knees, and we're reaching out in front of us. Okay? Ready? Here you go. I feel the stretch more if I'm just resting on my hands and not resting on my elbows.
The third call, George.
I see the stretching.
Clips up 6. George at 32.
I think that would kind of put pressure on my shoulder.
All right, now we're going to switch to the rabbit pose, which is the same. So you can now, from that position, you can bring your glutes towards your heels. back. That was the puppy pose. Rabbit pose. Now we're gonna do scapula squeeze. So we did this one yesterday. So we're just gonna go ahead and, just pinch your shoulder blades back, relax, just pinching back, relax. Let's continue that for 10 movements. Check the chat right now. All right, let's do about 5 more. Shoulder blades back and relax. All right, we're gonna do thoracic stretch. So we're gonna have our legs out in front of us. And with my hands, I'm just gonna hold on to my lower legs around my ankles. And then I'm trying to bring my shoulders towards my knees. So I'm not trying to reach for my toes. It's more about bringing the shoulders towards your knees movement. Okay? And then hold this for about 20 seconds before we try to reach a little bit more. Okay, go ahead, begin. Reach a little more. Then stretch some water. A little bit of water. So if you have it, then it's working out. Okay. Now, if you guys grab that chair that I mentioned, you just can grab it. And it's almost going to be like a puppy pose, but now instead of bringing our hands down, we're going to have them on the chair. So pretty much we're having this position here. Okay, so you guys going to grab your chair. That's ready. There you go. Next. Go ahead on the shoulders. All right. Okay, so the next one, we'll skip that one. We did the arm slide on the wall yesterday. Skip that one. So we're gonna do thread the needle. So this one we're gonna get in this almost like lunge position. We're gonna bring this arm that's above me between my legs in this gap, and then really let it reach out to the side of the other arm. Reverse. You guys got that? So through the gap, reach, and back. All right, we're gonna do 10 of those. Ready? There you go. 1. Some takes a little bit longer, but it's a big movement. Right. It's getting warm. All right, so now we're going to do the other side. Okay, so 10 of these. Ready? Again. One. Very good. Right, now we're going to do trunk rotations, okay? So you could do trunk rotations on a kneeling position, or you could stand if you like. Essentially, we're just working on this trunk. We're just going to be working right here. So to stand, go ahead and stand. Very good. Okay, now let's do some hip open adductor. We're going to get on our side here. So my knees, we're going to stretch out our back right now. So I'm facing my right. My knees are facing my right. Then my palms are on top of each other. What we're going to do is just open up. Try to lay flat with both shoulders. Hold for about 5 seconds. And then reset. You're going to do 6 of these. So try to hold that stretch for about 5 seconds. All right, let's do one more. And now we're going to turn to our left, so switch sides. And same movement. Ready? There you go. Make sure your legs are facing your left. Very good. Since we're in this position already, what we're going to do is just spread our arms. What we're going to do is just drop. We're going to start off with the easy one. Just drop the knees to the right. And then drop the knees to the left. So you're noticing we're working down to our lower hips now, up to our hips. We're just collapsing. My feet are still in contact with the ground the entire time. They don't come off. So I'm just collapsing my knees. Okay. So make sure your feet are making contact with the ground. All right, now that we've warmed that up a little bit, let's get in that crunch position. So legs elevated, that crunch position, and then now we're dropping our legs. controller. Let's do one more on each side. All right, very good. All right, so we're gonna stand up. Back this up a little bit. Let's get some water. We're just gonna do some big hula hoops, okay? So giant hula hoops, like we always do. Start loosening up. Those joints around the hip. I switch directions. Very good. We're gonna do some ab circles too that we get into as well. So again, same stance, just cut across. Kelly, you're on it. Just ab circles and you when we're doing it. So make sure you take that lean back. Just jump that back. Do about 6 of them on each side. And then back straight as we bring it across. Very good. All right, so if you want to work on your balance, we'll do hip opener swings. If you're not too worried about your balance and just want to work on mobility, then let's do hip openers. So again, keeping that in front of us. So again, hip opener swings, we'll just do these here. I want to get more range of motion, and I feel like you'll get that more with an actual just hip opener movement. Okay, switch.
Oh, that's right.
You okay, Nancy?
Oops.
All right, 2 more. All right, just for mobility purposes, we'll just do some alternating toe touches. So just gonna go up here. Go ahead. Just keep going. All right. Just a couple more. All right, very good. All right, I think we are moving down to the legs. All right, so let's go ahead and get down on the floor. Need one more for our back before we completely move on. So you're just gonna get on our bellies. And then from here, we're just gonna Get on our elbows, stretch our back gently. Just hang out here for about 20 seconds. Now let's bring our hands to our sides. Now we're going to push our hands away, so your bigger stretch. Second last. All right, release that. From here, we're going to do all of the mobility movements that we typically do, like donkey kicks, fire hydrants, leg circles. We're going to do all of those right now. Okay, so we'll start off with donkey kicks. So for these, since we're working on mobility, we don't have to hold it so much, so we can just do the movement. Okay, so let's do 15 on each leg. Ready? There you go. So make sure you're bringing that leg up towards the ceiling. Okay, let's switch. Yeah, very good. Now fire hydrants. Off to the side. Okay, switch. Just gonna rest the arms a little bit, so we can holding our body. There we go, a few more from that same position. Okay, so we're gonna do some just kickbacks, so we're just gonna bring our leg back. So instead of donkey kicks up, we're just gonna bring them back. Okay. And if you want, you can actually bring them close to your chest too. It's almost like a high knee in the quadruped position. That's it. Very good. All right, so now we're going to do the leg circles. Same quadruped position. So this one's pretty much leg goes out. We're just doing circles, okay? So from the side, sure, just like this. We're just extending, doing circles with it. Okay, so let's do 10 circles clockwise, 10 circles counterclockwise with each leg. Ready? Begin. Switch. Very good. And switch legs. And circles. Switch. All right, now let's get on our back. Do the same kind of reaching towards the sky, but we're going to be laying back on our flat with this one. All right, ready? Just reach, flip your toes, reach with your hands. Continue reaching. All right, from here, we're just going to bring our knees to our legs to our chest. We're just going to hold tightly, just kind of cradle ourselves for about 30 seconds. Relax. All right, very good. We're working our abs a little bit right now. Got one. Six, one. Check the chat. Do you guys have any questions? It's good. All right, so we're just going to work on our abs slightly right now. We're just going to contract, so really try to keep those abs tight. So again, if you don't know how to do that, you know, kind of like the way you can do it is just how I mentioned earlier. You just breathe out, exhale all the air that you have inside. You should feel those abs getting tighter. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of those. So we're going to try to hold for about 3 to 4 seconds, then relax. Okay? You guys ready? Contract again. Relax. Contract. Keep them tight. Last one. Good. Now we're just going to stretch our obliques. So in this position, we're just going to lean to our left and our right. Stretch out the obliques a little bit. Okay, very good. All right, relax. Okay, so we're going to go with the lunge, lean forward. Okay, so again, this lunge position, we're going to lean forward. Okay, I'm just going to in this. So again, starting off knees right above the ankle, and then just leaning forward. All right, let's switch. Other side. Do that stretch out. All right, and then now we're gonna work on some little bit of knee mobility. So while we're here, just kind of want you to kind of swivel that leg. So foot is planted flat on the ground. We're just kind of going back and forth and side to side. Trying to circles with our knees pretty much. Right? Counter. So we'll change directions. So yes, there's less mobility from my knee when I do this direction. All right, let's switch. So again, if this bothers you, then we could avoid it, but if we could work it, let's try. Nice switch. Another direction. All right, we're going to do the 90-90 stretch. We're going to get down, take the reset position. So my front leg is going to be my left leg. That's going to be directly in front of my torso and my hips. Lower leg is at 90 degrees with my knee, my hip. And then my leg, my right leg that's on the side is also at 90 degrees with that lower leg. Okay, so and I'm going to keep myself upright with my hand. So I don't want to be here, I want to be upright. So the more upright you are, the more of a stretch you're going to feel that on your groin. Let's just stay here. Switch. As much upright as possible. Make sure you have those 90 degrees on both legs. Okay, so the next stretch, I don't think you've done it before, but it's called twisted reclining pigeon. So crazy name. So pretty much you're going to be on our back. My left leg is going to be at a bend like a figure four position. So if you guys see, it's not the best angle from there. So pretty much it's better. So I'm going to be, this leg's going to be here, and this leg's going to be here. You guys can see that, you should feel that on the performance on that glute. So again, from here, this leg comes like a figure four, like if we're doing this stretch here. So, and then this right leg comes over. I've never seen a pigeon do this, so I don't know where he got his name from. All right, we can switch. And then now, right leg comes in, so kind of bring that left heel towards the midline, and then this left leg goes over. Nice. Now we're gonna do the kneeling side bend stretch. So we've done this before, so we're just kneeling here. So again, if I'm kneeling, just bring my left leg out. I'm stretching towards it. So again, if you guys missed that, kneeling position, left leg comes out. Bring my chest towards my knee. Switch. That. Let's do the performance stretch where we do it laying down. So let's just bring our leg over. And we'll do this sitting down as well. We'll just try this one. Yeah. And switch. So if you're not feeling that too much, you want to bring your chest close to your legs as possible. So try to scoot forward. And from here, we'll do the laying down variation. So pretty much same position here, but I want to grab under my leg and just keep it here. So I don't change anything, just get on my back, keep pulling, not feel a little bit more, a little deeper. And the switch. Relax. Let's stretch out our calves before we start with our arches and our feet. So again, for this one, just figure four. We've done this often, so this is gonna be figure four. Let's just reach for our toes, pull them back. Switch. All right, now we're gonna do the calf stretch with the chair. You guys remember that one? We'll do that before we get on the chair right now. So calf stretch with the chair. So I'm gonna be having my hind leg, which is my left leg for this one, planted back. My heel and my toes and my arches are making contact. So this right leg here, it's completely flat on the foot, and then I'm leaning forward with my right leg, and so you should feel that stretch on that hind leg. Make sure your heel's making contact too. And switch. Let's go ahead and get on the chair. A few left to go. Get some water real quick. Right, so we're gonna do the performance stretch. Have a few more just with our feet and our arches. So again, performance stretch, just from this position, bring the right ankle over that left knee. We're just gonna lean forward. All right, let's hug it out. So let's bring that right knee close to our chest this time. All right, let's switch. Left leg over right knee. All right, let's bring that left knee towards our chest. Relax. Okay. And then from here, we're just gonna let's do some leg circles, some mobility. So we want to move from our hip joint, not so much from our lower leg. All right, switch. All right, switch legs. And switch. All right, and before we get down to the arches, we're gonna work on our ABCs. So you guys could do one at a time or both at a time. So go with both. And just do your ABCs. Anyone else's ankles popping like mine? Yeah, Kelly. Cherise. Ella, you too? All right, yeah, we gotta work on those. If they're popping and there's no pain, it's just that they're a little bit tight or they haven't moved in that direction too much today. Do you guys sometimes try to guess what letter I'm on? Z. All right, I'm done. Okay, let's grab that golf ball or tennis ball, and then we'll go from there, and then we're almost done. So I like the golf ball; it's a little bit firmer. All right, once you're there, let's just start rolling our arches on it. And if you guys really have some pain in your arches and nothing's helping, it's, something to alleviate with swelling on your arches could be freezing a water bottle and just doing the same motion on it. So super cheap way to roll your arches out and kind of at the same time treat them. All right, find that spot where it's a little bit tense. Once we found that spot, let's hold it for about 10 or 15 seconds. Go left side, left leg, left foot. So we're almost done. So, it's still kind of early. If anyone has any questions about, health and wellness, stretching, injury, nutrition, any of that sort, running, whatever it is, I could stick around for a little bit longer if you guys have any questions. All right, let's find that spot where it's a little bit sensitive. All right, found it. Another 10 seconds. Relax. Put that away. All right, and that's about it for today's class. So I'll end the recording. So